In today's episode, Learning Revit, so we want to take a look at Appearance Profiler. This is very important because you want to create a different profiler for your job. It means you want to have different colors, you want to make it color coded, and you can use it in a different ways on your project. In this episode, we want to go over all of those. I want to show you how to create them, how you edit them, how you have a different profiles, and kind of the best practices on how to use the appearance profiler. So without further ado, let's jump into Revit so we can kind of learn how to use the profiler. But if you liked it, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. In today's episode, Learning Revit, so we want to take a look at creating appearance profiler. You guys know basically because we're pushing everything through Revit into Revizto, so all the models are Revits. Most of the model comes white, like these ductwork and everything that I have basically just coming in as white. They don't have any color, and we want to make them color coded so it's going to be easier for the end user to review, see what the clashes are, what's hitting what, the system are the different. And I'm pretty sure each organization have their own template, like what type of color they want to assign to a different system. So in today, we want to take a look at two. First is going to be appearance template, and the second one is going to be appearance profiler. So we're creating all the profilers that we have using these appearance profiler, and then we create different templates, with the different, usage for our purposes when we're using all of them in a coordination. If you want to use different color, if you want to hide something, isolate something, we can put all of those in the appearance profiler with a different template, and we can use it. So these two that we have, we're gonna take a look at that. Before we start, we just want to talk about one thing. So if you guys look at the previous videos, Revizto is more powerful when you're using search sets. You can use all of these sets for the appearance profiler is easier. It's going to be for your clash detection. So it's very relying on doing your search set. You can use the Revit model directly, but it's going to be more accurate and more, in my opinion, more useful when you are having search sets. So first thing first, when you get your Revit model, look at this layers, create your search set for the architectural, whatever you want, walls, ceilings, door, windows, whatever you have, different system for the plumbing. So no matter design or fab models, create your search set when you are in Revit. So because you're gonna deal with them a lot. And then we have another video on search set. Please go and take a look at it. If you haven't looked at how creating search set, I went through in detail how to create search sets and also how to could use the object, like finding objects and creating search sets. So right here for the appearance profiler, first thing we're gonna start add a rule. So you can use the selection. It means you select like a specific item or elements you want to change. Right now I'm gonna use the search set, and we come back and deal with some other items. So I want to do the mechanical, which is gonna be all of these search set that I have. So I'm gonna bring them into my profiler. This is going to be the setting. So if you want to duplicate, test it, see how it's going to look like, or change it to a property condition from the search set, you can change the settings over there. This operation, if you want to hide that element that you select or that set that you want to select, unhide, isolate in transparency or transparency or color. So right now I want to do the color. So let's say the air terminals, let's just leave them here. We want to go to the dock, let's just make them like a magenta color. And you guys have noticed there's going to be all the numbers. If you have a specific template for your organization that you want to put a specific numbers over here to get like a certain colors, you can do so by adding them over here. For flex duct, I don't know, let's just do green, for example. And then for mechanical equipment, let's just select like a turquoise color. So let's say these are the color that I'm happy with for my first selection. So if I click on this, it's gonna ask you want to use it as a new, yes. And if you have an existing, you want to add something to it. Let's say I created this and you want to add another item and then say show it in transparency, I can update an existing one. So let's just say, let's call this profiler 1 for now. So when I create all the rules here, templates goes under the template appearance, which is gonna, I might have like a, just handful of templates over here for the different occasion that I want to use, or if you have a different zone or area, you want to create this. So when you see this kind of activate, if I click on this, you can see how the color changed for the actual ductwork that I have over here. So as simple as that, you can create them and then you can save them in the template and you'll be good to go. And I want to show you something. So if I bring my own selection tree, let's say I want to isolate. I want you to pay attention here when I add isolate this. So I want to isolate my HVAC. So I just want to show you guys how this is going to look like. So you see when I kind of hit isolate, it added another line item because in this view, when I'm on Appearance Profiler, even though I just fixed those color and saved it, but I did another kind of change, which is isolating this. So if I want to save this change to this, I'll just go over here and then save to existing or update profile 1, which is going to update that. But I don't want to do it. And the reason is I just wanted to show you this color. But if I go back and double click on this, it's just going to take me back to the original one, which was without the basically selecting the isolation. So this one, you can delete all of this if you want. So let's say we want to kind of change the whole model. So what we can do, we can kind of add the rule over here, property, item. I can go name and then enter value. I'm going to put, let's say, plumbing. And I select the whole Revit model, right? And then for right here, go do the same thing for just, let's say, electrical model. So let me just type electrical. And I want to only get the whole Revit model. So right now, I don't care about the search set. I don't care about the system. I'm just looking for my whole model to be changed, right? So right here, I can go item and then name and then like my HVAC um, model. So let's say I have this, I can change the colors to whatever I want, right? Like I can see these like a whole plumbing, and then this one is gonna be whole red, yellow, and then let's just make these like a magenta or something. So let's say if I create this, and that's gonna be my next one, which is gonna be profiler 2. And then just want to mention this note. So this one, as you can see, is basically says I only have access to only it's visible to me. If you have a cloud-based model and you have an admin, you have an option over here that you want to share your profiler template with everyone. So everyone at the project can access to it, or if you want to just keep it on your own, you just kind of leave it for yourself and just kind of use it. So right here is basically if I apply, it's gonna change all of those, colors and everything inside, and I'm gonna use this. But I want to talk about one thing over here that it's a little bit over here. Guys. So you know how we have a viewpoint and we can set it as a home. You can do the same thing for the appearance template. So if I let's say I select this one, right, and this is my main appearance profiler that I like. If I want to make this as my set as home appearance, you click on this and basically that home icon comes to this. So whoever opens this model, that's going to be my default that they're going to take a look at it, right? So they don't need to see like the white or different colors. So if these are all for me for the different purposes, and this is going to be the one that I want everybody to see, I can set that appearance template as my set home appearance profiler. And whoever opened this, you'll be able to see like the model is kind of changed to this. You can also import as we talked about, and then these 3 dots over here. So set home to none. So if I do that, it's gonna remove all of both, so none of them. You want to export, rename. If you want to delete, just select that one and hit delete, and it's kind of deleted. So hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.